Great day, ladies and gentlemen. It's your girl, Jakenya Lawrence of the Fox Enterprises, as well as the Vixen's Den. From the time you were little, from very first time you were ever able to comprehend words, you were told the word no. It probably was the first word you learned in the English language or in whatever language you speak, your native language. No was a word that's always been negative. You don't want to hear the words no because that means something can't be done. So let's think about it. When you were a baby, if you pulled the clothes hamper over you, your mom or dad or grandmother always said, no, don't do that. If you wanted to go outside by yourself and it wasn't time, it was no, not right now. If you wanted sweets and you hadn't eaten your food yet, it was no. If you went to touch the hot stove or the hot iron, it was no. You've heard the words no so much as a child that when you became an adult, you thought it was normal to hear the word no. When you got into business, you would hear the word no and you'd simply break down. You simply have your heart or your will crushed because someone told you no. They didn't want to join this wonderful business that you've become a part of, something that you saw the vision and value in. No one else wanted to be a part of it. Well, one thing I learned decades ago in network marketing and in doing business by myself is you want the no's. Why? Because for every 10 no's, 10 to 15 no's, there's going to be one or two yeses. So you want people to tell you no quickly. You don't want them to drag it out by telling you, oh, when I get paid in 2 weeks, then I'll join. Or get me in 2 more months, or after Christmas, after Thanksgiving, when the new year comes. You don't want to hear those types of things because it puts your business on hold. What people tend to do is when people give them a future date as to when they're going to join them in business, they tend to get locked in on that date. They tend to get pressured into believing that their business is going to grow on that date because that person said that's what they're going to do. Well, what they quickly find out is when that date comes, that date goes, and another date comes up, and that date goes as well. And this person still has not made the decision to join their business. Now, no in business does not mean I don't want to join your business. It simply means not right now. It means I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure if I can do it for myself. My why is not big enough. It says anything else other than the word no. Now, when people tend to tell you no and they have a legitimate reason why they don't want to join your business, they tend to tell you, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Or I'm not in the right mindset to take over that business. Anyone that tells you they don't have time to start their own home-based business does not understand time. But here's the thing. It's your job to educate people and give value on what it is that you have to offer. But it's also your job to get that yes or no in a quick fashion. When I say quick, I mean build that rapport with that person, but don't allow them to drag you on for months and months and months with a maybe or a not right now or whatever. What you want to do is you want to ask that person that tells you no or says not right now. You want to ask them, what is it that's keeping you from getting started today? Hold them accountable for why they don't want to do something. If they're simply not interested, that's okay. They're not interested. Move on. If the person says that they already have enough businesses, that's great. Give them success in their own business and move on. Don't bash somebody because they don't want to stop what they're doing or what their dreams are to join in the vision that you saw. Continue to provide value about what it is that you do. Continue to communicate with that person, letting them know how well you're doing, letting them know that you're still doing the same thing you brought to their attention, and making sure that you're keeping in line with what they're doing as well. You have to build a rapport with people. People join people. They do not join companies and businesses. You have to understand that. They join people. If they like you as a person and they can relate to you as a person and they feel like you have yourself in the right place to take them to where they want to go, they're going to join you. Whether it be now, next month, next week, next year, they will join you in something and you're going to appreciate it because at that point in time, that's when they're ready. So I want you guys to focus in on getting 100 no's, and you can start out by trying to get 100 no's in a week. Okay. I used to try to do them 100 no's in a day or 10 no's every day so that I can get to that one yes. Okay. And it actually works. Don't be afraid of getting no. Make someone give you a definite, infinitive no that day or at that time, so that you can move on to the next person. If someone tells you check back with me in a week, 2 weeks, give me until payday, put them down on your calendar, and you should have a calendar. I've done plenty of calendar trainings. You should be utilizing your calendar. It does not matter what type of business you're doing. Put people down. If they say, hey, I'm going to join in 2 weeks on my payday, tell them to give you a date as to when they're going to join and a day of the week. Write that down on the calendar. And what you are to do, give them that day. And then the next day after that, follow up with that person if they did not sign up on the date they promised, and say, hey, I just wanted to remind you, or I just wanted to see if you were able to get started with your new home-based business. Okay? Never go to a person and say, you said you was going to sign up and what happened? To all of y'all that said y'all was going to sign up and didn't, this, that, and the other. Guys, get professional about your business. People are going to tell you whatever they need to tell you to get you out of their face. You have to know the difference between a genuine person and a person who's doing just that, getting you out of their face. So guys, your job for this week, even with the holidays coming up, is to try to get 10 no's every day so that you can get to those yeses. If you can get more than 10 no's, then you'll get more yeses throughout the day. So with that being said, that's my tip. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.